Good morning. Let us start with today's session. Let us now proceed to the oddments method. Again, oddments means the chances of occurrence, that is the probability. Now, how to do this? Again, first step will be to check whether what? What will be first step?
Settle or no?
Yes. First point will be to check whether the saddle point exists or not exist. So as I have done it previously, you can see that I have taken the same example. जो हमने सबसे पहला किए फॉर्मूला मेथड में वही एग्जांपल लिया हूं. That's why I'm not checking it again because I know that saddle point does not exist. But in exam, if this comes, you have to check for saddle point also. Again, I repeat, I have not done here because we have already seen that does not exist. That's why I have not done. But in exam, you have to do it. Okay. So once let us say first step is over, we have found that there is no saddle point. Now we will go for oddment method. And I will recommend that you also follow this oddment method because it is very simple. You don't have to remember any formula. Okay. So here instead of writing formula and all, I will make one columns oddments. Now just observe this carefully because this is the main step, how to calculate oddments and where to write. That's the good beauty of this oddment method. Okay. So how to calculate oddment? Oddment is the difference of two values. That's it. Simple. It's the difference of two values, and it should be in modulus. Negative भी आया तो आपको positive में लिखना है. Oddments is the chances. As I already told, it is a chance of occurrence. It cannot be negative because it is a probability. Probability cannot be negative. Okay. So tell me what will be the difference of these two values? 9 minus 7 कितना आएगा?
2.
2. So this 2 should be written in the second row. इसका जो फर्स्ट रो का जो आंसर आएगा वो आपको लिखना है सेकंड रो में. सो 9 minus 7 will give you 2 and this 2 should be placed in A2 row. So I will write here 2. यहाँ मैं साइड में लिखता हूँ 2. Now similarly, what is the difference between this 5 and 11?
6.
6. So this 6, the difference of second row should be written in first row. So I will write here 6 and I will write here 2. So these are the oddments for A1 and A2 respectively. It's very simple. देखो कोई फॉर्मूला याद रखना नहीं है, कुछ नहीं करना है. Just you have to take the difference of two values and put it in the another row. That's it. This is the important step. Put it in the another row. Now similarly, can you do it for the column side? What should be answer for oddments B1 and B2? Can you tell me?
4 and 4.
4 and 4. Very good. See here. 9 minus 5. First column के लिए आंसर क्या आएगा? 9 minus 5 is 4. But that 4 should be placed in second column. The answer of first should be placed in second. Similarly, the difference between 11 and 7 is 4. So for second column, the difference is 4. Hence, it will be written in first column. So oddments will be 4 and 4. So this is nothing meant by oddment method. Now finally, I have to write the answers. So answer is quite simple. If you total it out, so see here, 6 plus 2, how much you will get?
8.
8. 4 plus 4, 8. So what does it oddments का total? Oddments का total क्या बोलता है? चलो थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाओ, क्या हो सकता है? ठीक है, देखो oddment का मतलब मैंने क्या बोला? Chances of occurrence. Now can you tell me what this 8 can be? Can I tell that it is number of times games played?
Yes sir, chances of occurrence.
बराबर. देखो 8 बार गेम खेला, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 8 बार गेम खेला, उसमें से 6 बार उसने A1 स्ट्रेटेजी चूज किया और 2 बार स्ट्रेटेजी A2 यूज किया. समझ में आ रहा है लॉजिक?
Yes sir, got it.
So here you can see that the column wise total and the row wise total, 6 plus 2 भी 8 हो रहा है, 4 plus 4 भी 8 हो रहा है. That means we can conclude here from this is the total number of games played are 8. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Okay. अब थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाओ. देखो अभी फॉर्मूला की कोई जरूरत नहीं, दिमाग लगाओ. 8 बार गेम खेला, उसमें से 6 बार उसने A1 स्ट्रेटेजी चूज किया, तो कितनी प्रोबेबिलिटी हो गई? इट्स वेरी सिंपल नाउ.
80%.
Total 8 games are played. Total 8 games are played, out of which 6 times he is playing A1. So what is the probability?
3 by 4.
Yes, simple. It will be 6 by 8, or you can write 3 by 4. So here it is the answer. So it is 6 divided by 6 plus 2. And for P2, how can you write? Out of 8, he has played only 2 times strategy A2. So what can you write?
1 by 4.
1 by 4, or you can write 2 by 8. So, okay. So either you write in terms of formula, or you can write, we also have that total probability equal to 1. So from both of them, we will get the same answer. So I hope now you are understanding the concept of oddment method.
Yes, sir.
काफी सिंपल है, कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं, कुछ नहीं,
Yes, sir.
डायरेक्ट आंसर लिखो. ओके, so similarly can you tell me the answer for B1 or let us say Q1, not
1 by
B1,
2.
Q1.
1 by 2.
Okay, very good. So out of 8 games played, 4 times is using strategy B1. That means 50% of time. So I will write 1 by 2. And similarly, if Q1 is 1 by 2, Q2 also will be 1 by 2. Now comes value of game. Now for value of game, now I will give you 4 different formulas. You have to remember only one. एक तो remember करना भी नहीं है. It is quite logical formula. Okay. 9 into 6 plus 5 into 2. दोनों का ऐड किया, डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ गेम्स प्लेड आर 8. सो इट विल बी आंसर 8. तो ये एक फॉर्मूला होगा. दूसरा क्या हो सकता है? we will assume that this is not being played. Okay, अभी हम assume करते हैं कि B2 ही चलेगा. तो क्या होगा आंसर? It will be 7 into 6, correct?
2 into 11.
Plus 11 into 2, because we are using now B2 strategy. 7 into 6 plus 11 into 2 divided by total number of games are 8. So again you will get 64 by 8. Answer will be 8 only. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Same, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो अभी मैंने रो वाइज देखा, अब कॉलम वाइज भी देख के चलो. तो कॉलम वाइज क्या हो जाएगा? सी हियर, फर्स्ट कॉलम 9 into 5 कितना होगा? सॉरी, 9 into 5 नहीं,
Into 4 होगा सर.
यस, 9 into 4 कितना होगा? सो आई विल राइट हियर 9 into 4
36.
प्लस दूसरे के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? 7 into 4, करेक्ट? Divided by total number of games are 8 only. Again you will get answer 64 by 8. You will get answer 8, correct?
Yes, sir.
और चौथा फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा? आप बताओ, चौथा क्या हो सकता है?
5 by 4, 11.
5 by 4 नहीं, 5 into 4
5 into 4
plus 11 into 4
into 4
divided by total number of
upon
games are 8. So again you can see you will get answer as 64 by 8, and again answer is 8.
8.
So value of the
8.
game can be found out by any one of the 4 logical methods. So you can take it any one. So I have given the example of all 4. Okay, any doubts now in this augment method?
No, sir.
So I think this is a easy method than formula method. Formula method भी easy है, but वहां पर आपको formula याद रखना है. यहाँ पर आपको कोई चीज याद नहीं रखना है. Everything was logical. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with this, let us proceed to the next problem by augment only. Okay. Next question. Solve the following game. Solve the following game and determine the value of game. नहीं भी बोलता तो हमको करना पड़ता. Okay. So there is player A and player B. Strategies are 1, 2. So let me assume that. Okay. Not assumption. What is the first step?
Difference between rows.
Yes. नहीं. पहला step क्या है?
Find the saddle point.
Yes. पहला कुछ भी करके ये देखना है. Directly mix strategy पे जम नहीं मारना है. पहले check करना है whether saddle point is there or not. So first step to find saddle point, as usual our regular procedure, we will go by making this 2 columns and 2 rows extra. So first row the minimum value is 1. Second row minimum value is 2, and out of this maximum is 2. So I will write 2 here. Going from column side, 4 and 2. Maximum value is 4. Maximum value is 3. Minimum from this 2 is 3. So here you can now see that 3 and 2, that is maximin, is not equal to minimax. Hence I will say that it is a mixed strategy problem because saddle point does not exist. So I will write here maximin not equal to minimax. There do not exist a saddle point. And because it is not existing, we will write it is a mixed strategy. Now from here you are free to choose whatever method you want. Okay, just observe the question. Question में क्या बोला है? Solve the following and find the value of game. From which method they have not told. So as I told, simplest method is augment method. So we will go by augment method. So for augment method, what we need to do? We need to add one more row and one more column as augments. Augments means chances of occurrence. Okay. And how to calculate this? Okay. चलो बताओ फटाफट आंसर बताओ. 4 minus 1. The difference of two values. 4 minus 1 will be how much?
3.
3. And where it should be written?
S2.
Yes, it should be written in the another row.
Layer
So
eight
write here
S2.
3. Then the difference between this two, 3 and 2, the difference is 1. So this will be written as in the first row. So answer will be 1 and 3. Similarly, for column side the difference is 4 and 2. The difference is 2. So this 2 will be coming here. 1 and 3, again difference is 2, so difference will be coming here, so it will be 2, 2. Now can you tell me how many number of games are played total?
4.
Yes, total number of games played are 4. This is just for your understanding. ये exam में लिखेंगे नहीं तो भी चलेगा. This is just for your understanding. Okay, so the total number of games played are 4. Now can you give me answer? What is the probability that it will be playing S1? A will be playing S1.
3/4.
अबे S1 है. S1 3/4 कैसे आएगा? Simple है ना?
Sir, 1/4.
1/4. Out of 4, he is playing only one times. So it will be 1/4. Simple. So here it is. So P1 will be 1/4. So if P1 is 1/4, P2 will be 3/4.
3/4.
Yes. Similarly for Q1 and Q2, what I will write? Q1
1/2.
will be
1/2.
1/2. Q2 is also 1/2. And what about value of game? Can you tell me that? It's very simple. Take any one of the formula. So let us say this one I am taking 4 into 1. So I will write here 4 into 1 plus it will be 2 into 3 divided by total number of oddments, that is 4. So 4 into 1 is 4 plus 6 divided by 4. So it will be 10/4, which is equal to 2.5. Correct?
Yes, sir.
बराबर है कि नहीं?
Correct.
2.5. हाँ. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So same answer I am getting as per the calculation, 5/2, that is equal to 2.5. So this completes the problem on mixed strategy. Okay, any doubts in mixed strategy now? Today we have solved two different methods. First one was the formula method, second one was the oddment method. Any doubts in these two particular concepts?
No, sir.
Okay, so with this we will end our lecture here. Just let me give you the attendance sheet. And from tomorrow or next class onwards, we will start with the principle of dominance.